A middle-class English interior, with English armchairs. An English evening. Mr. Smith, an Englishman, seated in his English armchair and wearing English slippers, is smoking his English pipe and reading an English newspaper near an English fire. He is wearing English spectacles and a small gray English mustache. Beside him, in another English armchair, Mrs. Smith, an English woman, is darning some English socks. A long moment of English silence.
Across the street. It is even better than the oil from the grocer at the bottom of the street. However, I prefer not to tell them that their oil is bad. However, the oil from the grocer at the corner is still the best. Mary did the potatoes very well this evening. The last time, she did not do them well. I do not like them when they are well done. The fish was fresh. It made my mouth water. I had 2 helpings. No, 3 helpings. That made me go to the toilet. You also had 3 helpings. However, the 3rd time you took less than the first 2 times, while as for me, I took a great deal more. I ate better than you this evening. Why is that? Usually it is you who eats more. It is not appetite you lack. The soup was fresh. No, it was salty. It was saltier than you. I had too many leeks and not enough onions. I regret I didn't advise Mary to add some aniseed stars. The next time I'll know better. Our little boy wanted to drink some beer. He's going to love getting tiddly. He's like you. At the table, did you notice how he stared at the bottle? But I poured some water from the jug into his glass. He was thirsty and he drank it. Helen is like me. She's a good manager, thrifty, plays piano. She never asks to drink English beer. She's like our little daughter who drinks only milk and eats only porridge. It's obvious that she's only 2. She's named Peggy. The quince and bean pie was marvelous. It would have been nice, perhaps, to have had a small glass of Australian Burgundy with the sweets. But I did not bring the bottle to the table because I did not wish to set the children a bad example of gluttony. They must learn to be sober and temperate. Mrs. Parker knows a Romanian grocer by the name of Popescu Rosenfeld, who has just come in from Constantinople. He is a great specialist in yogurt. He has a diploma from the School of Yogurt Making in Audrey. Tomorrow, I shall buy a large pot of native Romanian yogurt from him. One does not find such things here in the suburbs of London. Yogurt is excellent for the stomach, the kidneys, the appendicitis, and apotheosis. It was Dr. Mackenzie King who told me that. He's the one who takes care of the children of the neighbors, the Johns. He's a good doctor. One can trust him. Before prescribing any medicine, he tries it out on himself first. And before operating on Parker, he had his own liver operated on first, although he was not the least bit ill.
But how does it happen that the doctor pulled through while Parker died?
Because the operation was successful in the doctor's case, and it was not in Parker's.
Then Mackenzie is not a good doctor. The operation should have succeeded with both of them, or else both should have died.
Why?
A conscientious doctor must die with his patient if they can't get well together. The captain of a ship goes down with his ship into the briny deep. He does not survive alone.
One cannot compare a patient with a ship.
Why not? A ship has its diseases too. Moreover, your doctor is as hale as a ship. That's why he should have perished at the same time as his patient, like the captain and his ship.
Ah, I hadn't thought of that. Perhaps it is true. And then, what conclusion do you draw from this?
All doctors are quacks. And all patients too. Only the Royal Navy is honest in England.
But not sailors.
Naturally. Here's a thing I don't understand. In the newspaper, they always give the age of deceased persons, but never the age of the newly born. That doesn't make sense.
I never thought of that.
It says here Bobby Watson died.
My God, the poor man.
Why do you pretend to be astonished? You know very well that he's been dead these past 2 years. Surely you remember that we attended his funeral a year and a half ago.
Oh, yes, of course. I remembered it right away. But I don't understand why you yourself were so surprised to see it in the paper.
It wasn't in the paper. It's been 3 years since his death was announced. I remembered it through an association of ideas.
What a pity. He was so well preserved.
He was the handsomest corpse in Great Britain. He didn't look his age. Poor Bobby. He'd been dead for 4 years and he was still warm. A veritable living corpse. And how cheerful he was.
Poor Bobby.
Which poor Bobby do you mean?
Why, it is his wife that I mean. She's called Bobby too, Bobby Watson. Since they both had the same name, you could never tell one from the other when you saw them together. It was only after his death that you could really tell which is which. And there are still people today who confuse her with the deceased and give their condolences to him. Do you know her?
I only met her once, by chance, at Bobby's burial.
I've never seen her. Is she pretty?
She has regular features, and yet one cannot say that she is pretty. She is too big and stout. Her features are not regular, but still one can say that she is very pretty. She's a little too small and too thin. She's a voice teacher.
And when do they plan to be married, those two?
Next spring at the latest.
We shall have to go to their wedding, I suppose.
We shall have to give them a wedding present. I wonder what.
Why don't be given one of the 7 silver salvers that were given to us for our wedding and which have never been of any use to us. How sad for her to be left a widow so young.
Fortunately, they had no children.
That's all they needed. Children. Poor woman, how could she have managed?
She's still young. She might very well remarry. She looks so well in mourning.
And what about the children? You know very well that they have a boy and a girl. What are their names?
Bobby and Bobby, like their parents. Bobby Watson's uncle, old Bobby Watson, is a rich man and very fond of the boy. He might very well pay for Bobby's education.
That would be proper. And Bobby Watson's aunt, old Bobby Watson, might very well in her turn pay for the education of Bobby Watson, Bobby Watson's daughter. That way, Bobby Watson's mother, could remarry. Has she anyone in mind?
Yes, a cousin of Bobby Watson's.
Who? Bobby Watson?
Which Bobby Watson do you mean?
Why, Bobby Watson, the son of old Bobby Watson, the late Bobby Watson's other uncle.
No, it's not that one. It's someone else. It's Bobby Watson, the son of old Bobby Watson, the late Bobby Watson's aunt.
Are you referring to Bobby Watson, the commercial traveler?
All the Bobby Watsons are commercial travelers.
What a difficult trade. However, they do well at it.
Yes, when there's no competition.
And when is there no competition?
On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Tuesdays.
3 days a week. And what does Bobby do on those days?
He rests, he sleeps.
But why doesn't he work those 3 days if there's no competition?
I don't know everything. I can't answer all your idiotic questions.
No, are you trying to humiliate me?
You know very well that I'm not.
Men are all alike. You sit there all day long, a cigarette in your mouth, or else you powder your nose and rouge your lips 50 times a day, or else you drink like a fish.
But what would you say if you saw men acting like women do, smoking all day long, powdering, rouging their lips, drinking whiskey?
It's nothing to me. But if you're saying that to annoy me, I don't care for that kind of joking. You know that very well.
Oh, my little ducky daddles. What a little spitfire you are. You know I only said it as a joke. What a ridiculous pair of old lovers we are. Come, let's put out the lights and go bye-byes.
I'm the maid. I've spent a very pleasant afternoon. I went to the cinema with a man, and we watched a film with some women. And then after the cinema, we went to drink some brandy and milk. And then we read the newspaper.
I hope you spent a pleasant afternoon, that you went to the cinema with a man, And that you drank some brandy and milk.
And the newspaper.
Mr. and Mrs. Martin, your guests are at the door. They were waiting for me. They didn't dare come in by themselves. They were supposed to have dinner with you this evening.
Ah, yes. We were expecting them. And we are hungry. Since they didn't put in appearance, we are going to start dinner without them. We've nothing to eat all day. You should not have gone out.
But it was you who gave me permission.
We didn't do it on purpose.
My dear Mary, please open the door and ask Mr. and Mrs. Martin to step in. We will change quickly.
Why have you come so late? You are not very polite. People should be punctual. Do you understand? But sit down there anyway and wait now that you're here.
thinking that I've met you somewhere before.
I too, sir. It seems to me that I met you somewhere before.
Was it, by any chance, at Manchester that I caught a glimpse of you, madam?
It is very possible. I'm originally from the city of Manchester. I do not have a good memory, so I cannot say whether it was there I caught a glimpse of you or not.
Good God, that's curious. I'm originally from the city of Manchester, madam.
That is curious.
Isn't that curious? Only madam, I left the city of Manchester about 5 weeks ago.
That is curious. What a bizarre coincidence. I too left the city of Manchester about 5 weeks ago.
Madam, I took the 8:30 morning train, which arrives in London at 4:45.
That is curious. How very bizarre. And what a coincidence. I took the same train, sir. I too.
Good Lord, how curious. Perhaps then, madam, it was on that train that I saw you.
It is indeed possible. That is not unlikely. It is plausible, and after all, why not? But I do not recall it, sir.
I traveled second class, madam. There is no second class in England, but I always travel second class.
That is curious. How very bizarre. And what a coincidence. I too, sir. I traveled second class.
How curious that is. Perhaps we did meet in second class then, my dear lady.
It is certainly possible, and not at all unlikely. But I do not remember very well, sir.
My seat was in coach, number 8, compartment 6, my dear lady.
How curious that is. My seat was in compartment number 6 in coach 8.
How curious that is. Perhaps we did meet in compartment 6, my dear lady.
How curious that is. It is indeed possible, but I do not recall it, sir.
To tell you the truth, my dear lady, I do not remember it either. However, it is possible that we caught a glimpse of each other on that occasion. And as I think of it, it seems to me even very likely.
Oh, truly. Of course. Truly, sir.
How curious it is. I had seat number 3 next to the window, my dear lady.
Oh, good Lord. How curious and bizarre. I had seat number 6 next to the window across from you, dear sir.
How curious that is. And what a bizarre coincidence. We were then seated facing each other, my dear lady. It is there that we must have seen each other.
It is indeed possible, but I do not recall it, sir.
To tell you the truth, my dear lady, I do not remember it either. However, it is possible that we caught a glimpse of each other on that occasion.
Oh, truly, but I am not at all sure of it, sir.
Dear madam, were you not the lady who asked me to place your suitcase on the luggage rack and who thanked me and gave me permission to smoke?
But of course, that must have been I. How curious it is. How curious it is. And what a coincidence.
How curious it is. And what a bizarre coincidence. And well, it is perhaps at that moment that we came to know each other.
How curious it is. And what a coincidence. It is indeed possible. However, I do not believe I recall it, sir.
Nor do I. Since coming to London, I've resided in Bromfield Street, my dear lady.
How curious that is. And what a bizarre coincidence. Since coming to London, I too have resided in Bromfield Street, my dear sir.
How curious it is. Well then, it is perhaps in Bromfield Street.
How curious it is. And how bizarre. It is indeed possible, sir. But I do not recall it.
How curious it is. I reside in number 19, my dear lady.
How curious it is. I also reside in number 19, my dear sir.
How curious it is. Well then. In that house that we have seen each other, my dear lady.
It is indeed possible, but I do not recall it, sir.
My flat was on the 5th floor, number 8, my dear lady.
How curious it is. Good Lord, how curious. I too reside on the 5th floor in flat number 8, my dear sir.
How curious it is. How curious it is. How curious it is. And what a coincidence. You know, in my bedroom, there is a bed. It is covered with eiderdown. This room, with the bed and the green eiderdown, is at the end of a hallway between the toilet and the bookcase, my dear lady.
What a coincidence.
Good Lord, what a coincidence. My bedroom, too, has a bed with a green eiderdown. It is at the end of the corridor between the toilet, dear sir, and the bookcase.
How curious, bizarre, strange. We didn't live in the same room and sleep in the same bed. It is perhaps there that we've met.
How curious it is. It is indeed possible that we have met there, and perhaps even last night. But I do not recall it, sir.
I have a little girl, my little daughter. She lives with me, dear lady. She's 2 years old. She's blonde. She has one red eye and one white eye. She is very pretty. Her name is Alice, dear lady.
What a bizarre coincidence. I, too, have a little girl. She is 2 years old, has a white eye and a red eye. She is pretty, and her name is Alice, too, dear sir.
How curious that is. And what a coincidence. And bizarre. Perhaps they are the same then, dear lady.
How curious it is. It is indeed possible, sir.
Then, my dear lady, I believe there can be no doubt about it. We have seen each other before. And you are my own wife. Elizabeth, I have found you again.